G'day viewers, Retro Man here. Today it's all about the Fender. That's right, we're celebrating 75 years of the Fender on the 80s show. And look at this behemoth of a book. Ha ha!
Coming to you from a basement studio somewhere down under. It's the 80s show with Australia's Retro Man. On tonight's show, Retro Man celebrates 75 years of excellence with the amazing Fender book. Well, what are we waiting for? Lights, camera, Retro Man.
G'day viewers, Retro Man here and welcome to the 80s show. Now if you've been watching the channel you would have noticed that I did a video a little while back on the unboxing of the Lego Fender Stratocaster, this thing here, and what a beauty this is. And I suppose there are some of you out there that are wondering, did Retro Man ever put this thing together? Well, I've got a surprise for you guys because I did, and this is how it looks. Look at this. This is the finished product, man. And doesn't it look fantastic? It's the Fiesta Red Fender Stratocaster with the amplifier, and this is something else, guys. And I must admit, I got a little bit of help. Retro Man didn't do this all by himself. His son, his little boy, who's only just turned 3 not long ago, I mean, he chipped in and helped. I mean, I think it's good for kids, Lego. That's what I've heard anyway. They love playing around with it. And he was actually looking at the instruction booklet and really deep diving into this thing even more so than me. So I've got him to thank for this fine construction mainly. But hey, we worked as a team. And I'll put this box back here and look at that. I mean, come on. I mean, who doesn't like a Fiesta Red Fender Stratocaster? And in Australia here recently, it was Father's Day. And you know what the icing on the cake was? Being a dad is good because you get goodies, don't you? And I was certainly spoilt. I wound up with this book here. And this is Fender 75 years. And I tell you what, guys, deluxe packaging. I love deluxe packaging. This book was a whopper, and this is what I received for Father's Day. Now, if you're a fan of the Fender, hey, you may want to check this out. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to open this up, and it's going to be fun. Let's have a look at Fender 75 years. Oh, man. So this is the book, guys, Fender 75 years. I mean, look at that cover. It's rather three-dimensional, isn't it? And look at that. I mean, what a coffee table book. Look at this hard box casing. I mean, look at that. We've got the 75 on the back. Man, that's great packaging. And, of course, doesn't that look familiar? I mean, we've got the Fiesta Red Fender on the front, and we've got an amplifier there. And let's just have a look through. I mean, who doesn't want this book in their lives? I mean, if you're a guitar lover, if you play the guitar or you're just an admirer of great music and great sounds, I mean, you've got to have this Fender book in your life. I mean, look at all the photos here. It's really fascinating, the birth of the Fender. And, hey, look, colour photos, black and white photos. The twang comes to town. A guitar is born. And it's a fascinating story, really. I can't wait to read more of this book. And it's an exciting thing. 75 years of Fender. And look at that. We've got some of the greats there who have played a Fender. But as you can see, this book is just epic. I mean, it's just so detailed. There's so many photographs as well. There's Buddy Holly. And wow, look. It's great. I mean, I could go through every page. There's Springsteen, and I'm sure you'd like me to do that. I mean, look at this. It's just epic. The detail. I mean, you could flick through this book just looking at the captions. And that'd take you quite some time to read those, but if you want to really get into it, and read the whole thing, I mean, you will walk away with some knowledge on the Fender guitar, and those that have played it. I mean, this tells you everything you need to know, all the intricacies of the instrument, the guys behind Fender, and the pioneers of that classic sound. So this is just a look. I mean, hey, look, wow, this book never lets up, does it? I think it's fantastic, and I'm so happy that I got this for Father's Day. And that was a little, this was on the outside of the packaging, and I decided to cut that and put that in the back here. That was on the plastic packaging on the outside, and that tells you all the details about the book. The official anniversary celebration of a music icon. So that's Fender 75 years, and I mean, it's got some weight in it. It's a nice book. It's a coffee table book, and it's a great presentation in this one, and I tell you what, I love it. So there we have it, guys. Fender 75 years. This is an absolute behemoth of a book, and if you're a guitar lover, you need that in your life. In the meantime, I'm gonna look a little bit more at this Lego Fender. I mean, wow. It was a really interesting thing to achieve, looking at that booklet and just working my way through it, and my little boy had so much fun. And I highly recommend, guys, if you're into Fenders, if you love guitars, you've got to get one of these, because this is just a fantastic Lego idea that came to fruition. And hey, I mean, guys, hey, Fender 75 years, the Fender Lego set, wow. I'm so happy to have these, and it's been an absolute ball. I'm happy to talk about it. And what I'd like to know is, are you really into Fender that much that you would get a book like this? Would you do a Lego set like this? Please, in the comments below, let me know what you think of Fender. I mean, what a brand it is, and these guitars. I was thinking of picking this up and attempting to air guitar, but I tell you what, it's pretty intricate and it's pretty delicate as well. I think I need to get some sort of glass casing for this and display this on the stand next to it, and that will look kind of cool in my house. In the meantime, guys, thanks for watching the show. It's been a lot of fun, and this is Retro Man, living the dream, 80s style. Stay gold.
Thanks for watching. Retro Man will return faster than a boomerang and cooler than Hank Marvin playing a Fender Stratocaster. Please subscribe, and good night, viewers.